Last week on Wrestle Buds, these things happened.
Yeah, so then you called me on your way home and had me explain to you and your son the scene that you missed, which was arguably the funniest scene in the movie, and it kills me that you missed it.
And now a new episode of Wrestle Buds.
Hey friends, welcome to Wrestle Buds at the corner of Friendship Avenue and Wrestling Boulevard. I'm Matt Elfring. I'm still wearing the same clothes as last week if you're watching the video version, because we're recording moments after that. I am with
a week later. We're recording a week later.
I've been stuck here in my room for a week. Best bud, Chris Hayner, right next to me. Hi.
Hey Matt. I failed to mention this last episode after Chris's cameo corner. If you want your very own cameo from Chris Hayner, one half of the Wrestle Buds, hit us up on Instagram, hit us up on Blue Sky, hit me up somewhere. Just let me know. This is currently a free offer for you. And if you're watching the video, I'm pointing at the camera, and I really wish we were doing a 3D episode with like the red and blue glasses, so this would mean something, but it doesn't. But if you want a cameo, go ahead and let me know.
If you like 3D, here's a 3D cover of the book Mind Management #2 by Matt Kent.
Ooh. Oh, I see. It's 2, but it's like a reverse. It's like a reverse swap.
It's also a 3D cover. And if you're wondering, hey, Matt, are you going to step all over Chris's bit and also try to ask people to give you a cameo? No, it's Chris's bit.
No, it's Chris's segment. It's Chris's cameo corner.
Segment.
It's not a segment. Bit. A bit is a stupid little comedy thing. This is serious internet business.
True. Only IG
Shout out John W.
Hey, let's get those warning in right now.
No sex on this show.
This is a nothing to do with wrestling, but we don't care week. We are talking about Spider-Man Brand New Day. We have waited 2 weeks. Because
it's been 2 weeks since it's out now.
This is nothing but spoilers. We just want to discuss it once again. Spider-Man Brand New Day, spoilers everywhere in this.
Yeah, once again, I just want to say Spider-Man Brand New Day spoilers, because I also have sound effects.
Mine's on a soundboard though.
Mine's on a soundboard.
Never really solved.
Mine's physical. Is yours physical?
It's a part of our studio, so kind of.
Oh, okay, cool. Chris, when I saw the second trailer for Spider-Man A Brand New Day, and I saw like 30 villains and 30 cameos in it, I was like, all right, I don't know how I'm going to feel about that, but I am excited for a Spider-Man movie.
Oh yeah, by the way, we haven't mentioned this yet. Spoilers for Spider-Man Brand New Day. If you haven't seen it yet, you don't want to be spoiled, stop listening now.
Spoilers for Spider-Man A Brand New Day.
This is the end of the bold text, and now we're on to the story.
Yeah, how long do we do that bit for? Chris, I was just excited for a movie when I saw the first trailer of Peter Parker depressed and having to deal with and that's not even really a joke. I wanted to see like how him having to let go of everything around him and make everyone forget he was Spider-Man and Peter Parker existed. I want to see how that affected him. I wanted a character study.
Yeah. And
that's what we got. And all the villains in the trailer are essentially, most of them are montaged. And
in like the first 5 minutes of the movie.
Hey, here's Scorpion. Great. Oh, you're under arrest. Hey, here's Tombstone. Oh, you're under arrest.
Hey, here's the Hand. Oh, you're all under arrest.
Also, you work for Damage Control now.
Sure. And Damage Control. Totally legit operation on the up and up.
Okay, so Peter's really not, we're just jumping right in.
Yeah.
Peter doesn't have all of the knowledge about Damage Controls. The rest of the Marvel Universe, he has his dealings with them in he doesn't even really deal with them in the first movie. The Vulture does.
Absolutely. Well, he mostly deals with Happy Hogan, who no longer knows that he exists.
So Spider-Man never really technically deals with damage control at all. So like I saw some complaints about like, why was he dealing with damage control? It's like, well, I don't think he realizes damage control is awful. Like it's a comedy group it's like a comedy team in the comic books where like, we got to clean up after the super villains and smash things. And it's funny. But
damage control in Marvel reminds me a lot of, did you remember Powerless? The DC sitcom.
Not
it was
DC.
It was a DC sitcom about superhero insurance. Not Powers.
Oh, sorry. I went with Powers.
Powerless was starring like Vanessa Hudgens, Danny Pudi, Ron Funches, and Alan Tudyk as Van Wayne, Bruce Wayne's like third cousin.
Yes, I vaguely remember that.
And that basically was like, what happens to the rest of the world after superheroes mess everything up, and they are a superhero, like they're an insurance company to protect people from the damage caused by super fights.
Meanwhile, damage control is a government funded operation that's actually they're originally supposed to be cleaning up after these superhero fights, supervillain fights. They're actually just kind of awful in doing lab testing on people. And
government organization. Wow.
They are government, allegedly, reportedly a government.
No, I mean, like, it's not shocking to me that, like, it turns out, the government organization is bad.
If there's one thing I've learned from the Marvel universe, it's that the American government has screwed everything up constantly.
I've also learned that from the American government. Ayo, politics.
Hey, take that. We got politics. It's time for Chris's Politics Opinions Corner.
Hold on. I got this.
Politics Opinion Corner starring Chris Hayner.
Hey, U.S. government, knock it off. Take care of the people. I don't have health insurance. I wish I had health insurance and a job. I hate you, Donald Trump.
Violence has never really solved anything.
Thanks, Ivory.
That was Chris's Politics Corner.
You're getting a lot of corners. I mean, this is a squared circle.
I mean, look, and how many corners? Like, I have at least two more. I just don't know what they are yet.
So the big baddie of the movie is, we'll just say Jean Grey, but it's set out in a way where it's, person taking over bodies it's Kilgrave from Jessica Jones, essentially, except not as evil. Like taking
not
over,
as evil and not as David Tennant.
Not as David Tennant, not as the Doctor. But man, I just kind of want to jump right to the point. Like, yes, Jean Grey's story is a little problematic. Like, she's supposed to be redeemed, but kind of kills a person.
It's less that she's redeemed and more that it's like, okay, so yeah, you were right that they're doing bad, but you still did bad.
Yeah.
You still killed people to prove your point.
But also, here's what I wanted to get at. I don't know if I'll get flack for this. What a really good way to introduce that character into this universe and introduce
100%.
You're not even really introducing mutants in general. But introducing Jean Grey, a character who is exceptionally one of the most powerful beings in mutants in general. But also one, because of her powers, is kind of psychologically scarred.
Yeah.
So like you really get that from that character in this movie. And like, wow, what a way to like really encapsulate the character. Like I thought that was lovely.
I also appreciated that Peter Parker went through lonely spider puberty in this movie.
This is the hanging thread that I did not care for, that I liked, but like it wasn't explored. Was the whole like becoming man spider essentially in the comics where he like
basically his DNA levels were shifting more, or his hormone levels were shifting more towards spider than human, and that caused him to be a dickhead and also like
Spider-Man 3 vibes.
Spider-Man 3 vibes, but like not silly in the way that Spider-Man 3 was very silly. And he got organic web shooters, but if he put on his regular web shooters over them, the organic web shooters would get really upset about it and break them and shoot them off of his wrists.
I mean, like they are kind of going off of the comic where like this does happen at one point, like where he mutates into a spider. But
seeing it in a live action movie is kind of fun and weird.
But also it didn't advance anything really. I felt like it didn't really do anything for the overall movie.
I think it did, because I think it taught him to just sort of be more in tune with what's going on inside of his head. It also told him that like the choice he made at the end of the last movie was not the right choice. He did damage he harmed not only himself, but everyone he loves by trying to save them from being harmed.
I just don't think it like I like that story, but it never felt like it fully resolved. The resolution was like, I got to fight the hand. I better just use these powers now. You know, like it didn't really feel fleshed out like it should have been.
That part, okay, but I'm talking more on an emotional level. Like, like the fact that like basically cutting himself off from anyone and everyone and having no social circle, having no one to turn to, left him in a position where he had like his body, his changing body forced him to pay attention to it. And in doing so, realize like the reason this is happening is because you've ceased being a human being. You've ceased being the man part of Spider-Man.
Okay.
You're just the hero. You're the hero, and you go hide in your weird attic apartment with all of your very expensive computer equipment that I don't know how you got. I don't know where this kid could afford a 3D printer.
He doesn't work?
He doesn't have a job, I don't think.
Let's not think about that.
Unless he's selling pictures to the Daily Bugle, even though he's never shown an interest in photography.
It has been 4 years, so like he could have done something to.
Yeah, he won the lotto.
Yeah.
He won the lotto after Doctor Strange, Spider-Man Doctor Strange edition.
That's
and
weird.
Now he's just coasting on that.
That's weird to think of though, like because he had all of Tony Stark's equipment. By the way, practical effects. Thank God it was a guy in a spider suit. Like that made me so happy to see practical effects.
Yeah. Oh yeah. It's nice to get that out of the way before Doomsday arrives.
Oh God.
And nothing is practical.
My brain is, I'm going to see it. Like I was excited to see Spider-Man. I'm not as excited for Doomsday, but like Spider-Man Brand New Day, I was like, yes, like I want a character study of Peter Parker.
I am excited for Doomsday in a very wondering how this is going to work kind of way. Also, like I really enjoyed the Fantastic Four. So I'm excited just to see those people again.
Them be fully implemented into the Marvel Cinematic Universe, even though
I don't think they need to be. I think they should go back to their own world afterwards, even though I'm assuming their world ends.
Well, one of the post-credit sequence, what movie was it? The Fantastic spaceship shows up in one of the post-credit scenes for one of the movies.
It's whatever the last one was.
What was the last Marvel movie?
No, Captain America: Brave New World.
Oh God, that movie.
That movie sucked.
It might be the worst Marvel movie, and I hate to say it.
It might be the reason they're bringing Chris Evans back. Like what sucks because like I like Sam Wilson as Cap, but like that movie and then Falcon and the Winter Soldier or whatever, like those were not. Neither of those were very good.
Falcon the Winter Soldier is fine. I rewatched it. Fine.
It's absolutely not.
I say it's
very
fine.
bad. The only good part of that is watching new Captain America like beat a man to death with the shield.
But then you go to New Avengers Thunderbolts, which
brother, Thunderbolts is the Jiminy Jam slam.
It is so good, and I feel so like I ask people all the time, like, dude, did you see Thunderbolts? Like, what was that? Like the Suicide Squad Marvel movie? I'm like, well, not kinda. Really, but kind of. Like, also, it's very good. It's one of the few Marvel movies where like, how do you defeat the villain? Well, we don't punch him to death. It's like that and Doctor Strange. Doctor Strange annoys Dormammu enough to put a stop to everything. And New Avengers, I'm calling it New Avengers. They just give Sentry a hug.
I went to set for Doctor Strange.
Yeah.
The first Doctor Strange. And so when I went to see it in theaters, I was like, I went to this movie. I need to see it in the biggest way possible. So I went to Universal City Walk to the AMC and saw it in gigantic IMAX 3D. And let's say I altered my state of mind before I went in.
Oh, for that movie? Ooh.
Brother, I went on a ride and I thought I was dying. Especially the Dormammu scene. And also the scene when they're fighting something and they're just inceptioning the world where it's all just caving in on itself.
Brand New Day tries to do that whole, like, I'm going to beat the villain by not punching them to death. And it felt too reminiscent of like Thunderbolts to me.
Also, Florence Pugh is in it and fantastic.
Let me tell you something about Florence Pugh.
If you say you don't like Florence Pugh, we're canceling the podcast.
I wasn't like horribly bummed out about Scarlett Johansson not being Black Widow anymore, but Florence Pugh in the role that she's in for this version of Black Widow is chef's kiss.
Perfect.
Straight up. It's perfect.
Yeah, it doesn't get any better. She's got the dry, like that dry wit. She's got the voice on lock.
She's fun.
Like,
Black Widow was never fun before this.
Yeah, Black Widow. So the Black Widow, the character, I forget her government name. What's Black Widow's like? Natalia Romanov.
Yeah, thank you.
Is a super tragic story played for a super tragic story.
Yes.
Yelena Bevlova, I think.
Yes.
Is a super tragic story played for comedy in a weird way, but without belittling it. But like it's clearly like she had to grow a thick skin and find funny to survive all of this nonsense. And we see it in the Black Widow movie. We see it in Hawkeye
TV show. Yeah.
Hawkeye TV show. And we see it in Thunderbolts. And then we see it again in her scenes in friggin'
her office.
Brand New Day, where she's exclusively in a hot tub at a bathhouse.
I don't think her character has clothes on at any point in this movie.
When she's on a Zoom, I think she has a towel on.
Okay. I wasn't sure she was still in the bathhouse.
No, she's like,
in the
because it cuts to her in her office and she's sitting on the wooden bench in the corner of the office. Like she's drying off before she goes back in for another soak.
She fits so well into the Spider-Man movie. It is ridiculous.
She should just I want more interactions with the two of them in Doomsday, but I don't know that Tom Holland is in Doomsday.
They haven't really the post-credit sequence of Spider-Man being reported in space by somebody with the Ned tracker. He's in Doomsday. Like,
I think that is. Are you ready for my theory, Matt?
Yeah, let's do a theory.
Tobey Maguire. I think it's tracking a Spider-Man from a different world, and the worlds are starting to collide.
I would love Tobey Maguire. Also, I would super duper love Andrew Garfield. Andrew Garfield in No Way Home. Was it No Way Home?
Yeah.
Yeah. Is like perfect. Like he beats himself up for being like the not as cool Spider-Man. And the other guys are like, no, you're really cool too. Like it's just
like Andrew Garfield is the perfect, like anxious millennial Spider-Man.
Yes. Yes.
That's just what he's like the Spider-Man who clearly has ADHD.
Yes.
He's probably on an antidepressant. I mean, especially after the Gwen Stacy thing. If he's not, holy cow, brother, get yourself into therapy. But like, yeah, I feel like Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man weirdly perfectly captures the millennial experience as far as like superhero movies go.
Oh, what if we get a Miles Morales?
I think we'll get a Miles Morales. I don't think we'll get Miles Morales until Spider-Verse is done.
It has been 8 years, probably counting a couple more years since Homecoming, where we see Prowler, Donald Glover's character, and he had a nephew that was a certain. So if we're considering this timeline, Miles Morales at this point would be like 16 to 18.
Maybe he got blipped.
He could have gotten blipped, and that would have.
Wait. Homecoming was post blip? No, Homecoming was pre blip.
It's pre blip.
He could have gotten blipped.
He could have gotten blipped.
But like, I genuinely, I don't think we'll see a live action Miles Morales until the Spider-Verse animated Miles Morales movies wrap up. And I know we got at least one more of those coming.
I cannot wait. Just put it out, please. I'm tired of waiting. And I say that in a positive way.
Have you watched Spider Noir at all?
I have not yet.
Me neither. And I don't know why, because I was so thrilled about it. And then it came out and I was like, all right, well, I'll get to it one day.
I want Miles Morales though. Like I love Spider Noir, but I just give me the conclusion to Spider-Man 2099 versus Miles Morales. Like give me that.
And also put Jake Johnson in there with as Peter B. Parker.
He is so good.
Yeah. So
good.
Just like Spider-Man Brand New Day. So good.
Here's the thing about all the Marvel movies. There's been how many Marvel movies have gone for? Thor and Captain America have gone 4 aside from Spider-Man, correct? 4 films?
Yes.
And both Thor and Captain America have horrible weak spots. Thor 2 or Thor Dark World is a bad movie. And Red Hulk, Captain America movie. And I swear to God, this is what makes me so mad about Brand New Day, or not Brand New Day, Brand New World or Brave New World, whatever. Captain America 4 is that there is a
Serpent Society.
There's a very, very, very good movie there that I feel like producers said, no, we need Red Hulk in this.
Yep. Yeah. We got Harrison Ford on board, man. We got to do more.
You do the Serpent Society story. If you want to keep going, then do the whole like wrapping up Incredible Hulk movie with.
Also, like, do you remember how like before, like Giancarlo Esposito was hired to play the role that Seth Rollins had already filmed?
Yeah.
I want to see that footage.
Put it out. We haven't even talked about, sorry, go ahead.
Seth Rollins was in a Spider-Man or a Captain America movie, for crying out loud. We'll never see it.
But that brings me back to Spider-Man, the Spider-Man franchise through Sony and Marvel. Like there's not a bad film. There's one that I would say is weaker than the others, but I wouldn't say there was a bad film out of those 4.
Oh, the 4. I thought you meant all of the Spider-Man movies. I was like, I don't know. Spider-Man 3 is kind of bad.
No, I meant of the MCU ones, essentially.
Oh yeah. I enjoy all of them pretty equally. I think this one is probably the best of them.
I would agree. I'd say Far From Home is the weakest to me, but I would still watch it any day of the week.
I find Far From Home to be I find all of the non-Mysterio parts of Far From Home to be really fun. Like the Mysterio stuff I thought was really great the first time I watched it, but then I'm like, all right, well, I already know this part. I don't need to see this anymore. Go back to Ned and Peter do Europe. That's what I really want. I want to see Ned and Peter like, hey, that honestly, that's my only gripe with Brand New Day is there just wasn't enough Ned. I need more Ned.
But also you can't have more Ned because it needs to be a character study of Peter dealing with the best choice he could make for that moment.
It wasn't the best choice. So that's what we learned, Matt. The whole point is that it wasn't the best choice. You can't remove yourself from society, no matter how badly you want to.
The best choice, the best option he was given from Doctor Strange. How about we put it that way?
Doctor Strange is a bad man. We don't trust him. I wish Doctor Strange had his third eye more often. I wonder if he'll have that in the new movie. Do you think Charlize Theron will be showing up in this one? Remember when Doctor Strange introduced Charlize Theron at the end of Multiverse of Madness?
Oh God. I forgot about that.
Matt, did you hear what Marvel did at Comic-Con?
Ryan Reynolds dressed up as Deadpool and has to be in Avengers Doomsday?
No, Ryan Gosling is Ghost Rider.
Oh yeah.
Sure.
Did you also hear that the Blade movie is no longer happening?
Yeah. I feel like we all more or less knew that at this point. And it's a real bummer because, man, they were on fire for that once upon a time. And I was on fire for that once upon a time.
Spoiler alert, there's been a bunch of Marvel projects that have been secretly canned that people keep forgetting about. Remember when the Armor Wars was going to be a TV series? Remember when Ironheart was going to be its own movie?
Remember how we still haven't seen we haven't actually seen a single frame of footage from Vision Quest, a show they're still talking about?
Oh my God, that's right.
It's coming out this year, and we still have not seen anything.
We're not even journalists anymore, though, so we don't get the The hot deeds. To be fair, journalism is kind
I'm
of
still
dead.
a journalist. I pitched a piece today.
Oh, I'm not. Entertainment journalism is.
I'm in the mix.
You're still there. I'm
Not
on the other
really.
side. I'm on the PR side now.
I'm working on it.
Yeah, can I pitch to you? Can I PR pitch to you?
Absolutely not. If I was staffed up somewhere, sure. And I'd very politely be like, I'm sorry, this is outside of our target demo.
I've had to say that a few times. A lot of times.
Yeah.
Brand new day.
Brand new day. Loved it. I love there's a really good shout out to Homecoming in which Peter is wearing a Del Mar's Deli t-shirt.
Yes.
Mr. Del Mar. I was like, yes. Also, I don't know if you know this. There's a bunch of shouts out to a very popular local New York pizza establishment, Little Caesars.
Isn't that Detroit based?
And yeah. I was just making a joke.
Are you talking about Sbarro's, my favorite New York style?
Matt, I'm here to report back.
Yeah.
I have had Little Caesars Spider-Man pizza.
Wait, they had a Spider-Man pizza?
They still do. Basically, it's a pepperoni web pizza. They shred the pepperoni and sprinkle it around the pizza. Matt, it's actually really good.
That's a really good way to do pepperoni.
It is. And you know what? That means you get a bunch of pepperoni flavor in every bite. It's awesome. We got it on a whim after I saw Spider-Man. I was like, we should get the Spider-Man pizza. And Nikki's like, okay. And so we got it and it was friggin' great.
We haven't discussed
and $8.99.
We haven't discussed Punisher one moment yet.
This is the first time I've actually liked John Barenthal in that role.
Dude, did you see Last Kill?
No.
It's a Punisher quote unquote movie.
I know what it is. I have no interest in the Punisher.
Okay. All right.
I have less interest in the Punisher now that John Barenthal has been like, Punisher's for everyone. You know, he's for cops. He's for our good men and women in law enforcement. Like that is such a weird non-reading of the Punisher. That's my friend.
That's not what the character. It's a
cautionary tale. The character is actually not for cops at all.
Does not like cops. He thinks they do a bad job.
Because they do. In his world, allegedly, reportedly.
No, just read a Punisher comic.
Spoilers.
I don't always know how I feel about like Peter always having to have a mentor. I felt like for this movie, I don't think he needs a mentor any.
Weirdly, I didn't think Punisher came across as a mentor. To me, it felt very buddy cop.
It did. But I'm saying like from the perspective of like he always has to be paired with another character who is older than him that may have more experience in vigilanteism.
The police captain, the one who talks to on the phone throughout the entire friggin' movie.
You know what? That's adorable, and I loved it.
Yeah, I love that he learned her kids' names at the end. And she's like, Spider-Man says hello to you, and they're like, oh,
his best
because
friend's
that's what a
cop.
kid would do.
His best friend's a detective.
Yeah, who doesn't know him at all?
How did he get her number?
I don't know. I think Frank is now his best friend.
My son had to pee during the part where Frank was dressed as Spider-Man in the hospital, which I believe I called you about. Like, what did I miss, Chris?
You called me on your way home and had me explain to you and your son the scene that you missed, which was arguably the funniest scene in the movie. And it kills me that you missed it. And it's when Peter sneaks out of the hospital because Frank puts on the Spider-Man costume and starts basically performing in front of the window for the audience outside. It was delightful. Peter does have another best friend, man. Ned's back.
They do the handshake at the end.
They do the handshake, and that breaks whatever weird voodoo Dr. Strange used to erase. So now Peter just has to make sure he remembers the secret handshake that him and MJ have. Then he can break that one, I'm guessing. It's probably sex, right?
Kiss her again. I'm just gonna say kiss.
No, they did kiss though. Remember when Jean Grey was in her mind?
That was Jean Grey.
But Jean Grey was in her mind.
But
that's right, because she doesn't remember it. She doesn't remember it at all.
It's a blackout without realizing you're blackout. One moment here, one moment there.
Good call. And that's how he knew that Damage Control was lying to him.
Damage
damage control and its
still
giant damage control and its giant glass building on an island.
And it's VMAX, you know, the thing on the ceiling, company that does.
Yeah, they kept saying VMAX, and I was like, what is this compound that I don't remember?
What is this thing I'm trying to pull from my comic book lore? I don't know what VMAX is.
And it was just Vent Max, except the sticker was the air conditioner.
And I hated that moment at first. At first, I despised it. I'm like, this is a stupid red herring. I hate it so much. And what? Yeah.
No, I was very into it.
Okay. So, but then I realized like, oh, that doesn't really mean anything. That's just the last message that Jean's sister sent. Like the last thing she saw before she died. So like that was just sent to Jean. VMAX.
And that makes the story of Jean's sister so much more like horrific.
Yes. Yeah.
So like I thought that I really enjoyed the way they played that person.
And again, because of that, it makes her quote unquote redemption arc feel a little bit better.
Yeah.
Even though she's attempted to kill people and
little bit.
It makes a road to redemption a little more plausible. But that's the thing with all of like Peter's villains is like there is some sort of light or except for Mysterio.
Except for Scorpion.
Scorpion's just like a lifelong criminal.
Yeah, he's just a little douchebag.
Like Mysterio was always going to be awful. I mean, like, but like if you think about Vulture, like Vulture could have been redeemed. You know, like God, who is Green Goblin? Like all of No Way Home is about redemption. You know, trying to take these bad characters and you know get them on the quote unquote right path. You know, that's kind of what Spider-Man is in general. Except for Mysterio, you can't really put him back on the right path because he is the worst of the Spider-Man film. I say worst as in person, is like he's the worst person in those movies.
Yeah, he's like the worst tech bro, Mysterio.
Oh God, he is a tech bro.
I know.
Ugh.
I agree, Matt. We're right. We're both right.
We're both right. Mysterio's a tech bro. He was never right.
No, he was definitely not right.
No Jonah Jameson. No J.K. Simmons. That's the biggest.
No J.K.
letdown.
Simmons. No J.K. Simmons. I wish he would come back.
Yeah, like I was watching Spider-Man 2, which we kind of mentioned, which also not the best Spider-Man movie. It's still great.
Oh, I think Spider-Man 2 ripped, but that's only because I love Doc Ock and I love Doc Ock. I love that actor, and I thought that was just so well played.
He is 1,000,000% even rewatching it in 2026. Perfect for the role. He is. I mean, yes, we saw him in No Way Home, but
we sure did.
As I'm rewatching Spider-Man 2, I'm watching a little before. Actually, I'm watching Men in Black 1 right now before I go to bed. But as I rewatch Spider-Man 2, it is still a great movie. Brand New Day is better. In fact, 3 out of the 4 Spider-Man movies are better than Spider-Man 2, in my opinion.
I'll have to see Brand New Day again. Spider-Man 2 is a very high watermark for me. I think it also has like maybe the single best scene in the Spider-Man franchise, which is the subway car scene.
Yeah.
Like it's hard to find like that. That is a scene to me that perfectly encapsulates what makes Spider-Man special as a character.
Yeah.
Like he is one of them. He's a superhero, but he's also just a kid from New York.
Oh, Chris, we didn't talk about this at all. I want to transition to another movie really quick. I finally saw Supergirl.
Oh, I have not seen it.
Oh, man. I really wanted to say like 2 things about it.
God, you're fine. Also, I'm going to see it when it comes to streaming.
The movie would have been.
I also didn't see The Mandalorian and Grogu.
No, so. I'll see that when it's free on something. I'm not going to watch that. It's just a long episode of The Mandalorian. Also, I don't care anymore.
Yeah, same.
Supergirl movie. I will say 2 things about it, Chris. You could have taken Jason Momoa as Lobo completely out of the film, and it'd be perfectly fine on its own.
Okay.
God, the other thing I don't.
But I like Jason Momoa.
She also could have never put on the Supergirl suit. If she never put on the Supergirl suit, it would have been a better movie.
I disagree because I really like the image of her wearing the Supergirl costume with like a long brown trench coat over it. And also it makes for a boss Fortnite skin.
God, now I want you to watch it because it is.
I'm going to.
I mean, like,
right
so we can
second.
talk about it because, like, I think it. People
Matt,
we
can talk about things not on the podcast. Everything doesn't have to be content.
Hi, Jack Baker.
Just most things.
I say hi, Jack Baker, because every time we talk, he's like, "You want to hang out?" I'm like, "Yeah." Like, do we do a podcast or something? He said, "Man, not everything we have to do has to be content."
I'm saying sometimes friendship isn't content.
We talk. We text every day.
That's true.
I really like Supergirl. People that are online and that hate on it. When I say hate, I don't. If you call the movie mediocre, I can kind of understand that stance. For some people expecting something different. For the people that straight up are hating on Supergirl, like, I feel like it's probably just, the incel sitting at home that's mad. There's like when Captain Marvel came out.
And I will know, I didn't see Supergirl. I saw Spider-Man on opening day. The reason for that is when Supergirl came out, I did not have an AMC Stubbs A-list account. When Spider-Man came out, I did. So I was able to see it for free, basically. Well, not for free. Obviously I pay the monthly fee now. But I was without an AMC account. And so, like, and I'm also like, this has been the summer of Chris's depression, which is super fun.
Yeah.
So I for a long time, I didn't feel like going to see movies. And then we went and saw Backrooms and Obsession.
God, Backrooms I've seen Obsession twice now. Great. Backrooms might be my favorite horror movie of this year.
Interesting. I'm not sure where I'm landing on favorite horror movie this year yet.
It's not Lee Cronin's The Mummy.
No. You know what I think? Hold on.
Although Hokum's up there too.
What is
Hokum?
I haven't seen Hokum.
Hokum's good, and there's also the podcast one. God, I forgot the name of that one. It's good, but it's not as good as other people are saying, in my opinion.
Have you heard of They're Going to Kill You?
That's on my list to watch after Ready or Not 2.
I think at current, They're Going to Kill You might be my favorite horror movie of the year.
Really?
It's basically Ready or Not meets Kill Bill.
I heard it's like a more horror comedy. Actually, no, I did start that because she went to a mansion and is becoming a maid.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I did start that. I think my son came home and I can't have on horror movies. By the way, that's why I'm going to the movies more. My son is finally at the age where, yes, we still go to kids' films, but I can also bring him to see Spider-Man.
Notorious adult movie, Spider-Man.
No, I mean, like, it's PG-13, but I went and saw like the Minions movie. We saw Toy Story 5, got to go to Masters of the Universe.
Or that. Man, I'm dropping the ball this year on movies. I gotta get it together.
But he likes going to them now. That's the difference. He hated it before.
That's great, dude. That's awesome.
So I get to see Spider-Man opening day. Like, I haven't gone to an opening day movie since I worked at GameSpot, where I'd say, I've got to do an Easter egg breakdown. So I'm just going to go to this movie at 9 a.m. and not come back to work until noon. And y'all got to deal with it. Those were the days.
Yeah, it was always fine.
No one cared.
I was fine with it.
Mike Rougeau, former boss, also fine with it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
anyway, see Spider-Man Brand New Day. It's very good.
It's very, very, very. It's I'll have to rewatch it. I think I might just be on the high of seeing a new movie. But as it stands with this dopamine rush, it is my favorite Spider-Man movie.
It is my favorite of these current ones so far. Again, the only thing I have against it is I didn't get enough of the friendship of Ned and Peter, and honestly, the friendship of MJ and Ned and MJ and Peter. Like, I like that trio. Mm-hmm. I hope we get at least one more movie that's just full on. They all remember everything and they're all best friends again. And I'm guessing Peter and Zendaya are married.
Also, this was the first and only time I enjoyed watching The Hand.
Yeah, how about that?
Yeah.
They were fun and then they were gone and it was great.
They were the villains in all the Netflix shows except for Power Man, or Luke Cage, sorry. And also,
rest in peace to Wonder Man season 2.
Dude.
Unrenewed.
I saw that and it is complete bullshit. Like, I'm not even going to hit no swearing on that. I loved Wonder Man season 1.
Same.
Loved it.
Ben Kingsley and Yahya Abdul-Mateen deserve better. As does Daniel Destin Cretton. Like, what a show. What a show.
Here's what it's like to be an actor in Hollywood. Like, that's the show, and it's awesome.
Yep.
Also, he has powers, and here's why powers aren't allowed in Hollywood. The Doorman episode, god damn, it's one of my favorite things.
Oh, yeah.
Watch Wonder Man. Prove Disney wrong.
Rest in peace, Josh Gad. We're sending one up to you.
Did he die?
Remember how in the Doorman episode?
Oh, I thought you meant, yeah. I thought you meant Josh Gad died in real life. I'm like, did I miss something?
No, absolutely not. Just Josh Gad getting gadded.
I think that's it for this week. Sign up for Patreon or whatever. If you got this far.
Patreon.com/WrestleBuds. YouTube. Yeah, rate and review. Rate and review us.
We'll be back next week with I think we're gonna do the whole your thing that I really liked of remember that episode where this happened? What else happened on Raw that night?
Yep. We'll find a good one. I think
the one that you pitched was the episode we should do.
I don't remember which one because I have a couple in mind.
The one that I think it was the first one I saw. What else happened on Raw the day Kai and Tai tried to cut off Val Venus's penis?
Yeah. Choppy, your pee-pee.
Because we also talked about that'll put asses in seats that when Mankind won.
Yeah.
Do you watch the WCW or the WWF one? No, that's the question.
Well, you watch WCW first.
Yeah.
Because then it'll spoil the Raw one.
It's true.
But next week I say that's what we do. We watch that episode of Raw in its entirety, and then we'll talk about the entire episode, including that very good, also so timely since awful human being Val Venus has returned to the ring in his 60s. He's still doing the towel gimmick too. Yeah, it's weird.
Also, we'll be going back to I think there's going to be repeating episodes of Mount Rushmore of Mount Rushmores. I really had a lot of fun doing that one. And
same.
We're going to go back to movie time. We're going to do Ready to Rumble again, but new for this.
We're gonna do Ready to Rumble again. We're also gonna there are more terrible Hulk Hogan movies that I want to talk about. I want to watch and talk about Suburban Commando.
I want to talk about The Tooth Fairy,
starring The Undertaker.
Suburban Commando does star Undertaker, Mark Calloway as Bounty Hunter number 1.
We'll see you next week, everybody.
Hey, bye-bye.
Who wants to see a body slam?
I do.
Not this week.